Once upon a time in the vibrant city of Lumina, there lived a bright and cheerful girl named Gracious. She was the apple of her parents' eye, and together they lived in a sprawling mansion surrounded by lush gardens. Her parents, successful entrepreneurs, had built their fortune through hard work and integrity. They ensured Gracious wanted for nothing, yet they instilled in her the values of kindness and humility. Life was perfect until tragedy struck. In a cruel twist of fate, Gracious lost both her parents in a tragic accident. Her world crumbled overnight, and the once lively mansion was surrounded by silence. With no siblings and only a distant relative to turn to, Gracious found herself in the care of her aunt, that is the relative, Margaret. At first, Margaret appeared to be sympathetic, promising to care for Gracious and protect her inheritance, but her true colors soon emerged. Instead of safeguarding the family's wealth, Margaret began squandering it on lavish parties, extravagant shopping sprees, and reckless investments. Within months, the mansion was sold, and Gracious was forced to move into cramped, run-down house with her aunt. Margaret's treatment of Gracious worsened. She was no longer the beloved niece but a servant in her own home. Margaret would shout at her, starve her, and make her do endless chores. Gracious days of comfort were a distant memory, and her only solace came from the memories of her parents and the values they had taught her. One day, while cleaning Margaret's room, Gracia stumbled upon a box of documents. Among them were forged signatures, falsified deeds, and records of illegal transactions involving her parents' assets. Gracious realized that Margaret had not just squandered the wealth, but had committed crimes to seize it in the first place. So determined to fight back, Gracia sought help from her parents' old lawyer, Mr. K. He was a kind-hearted man who always admired Gracia's family for their integrity. When Gracia presented the evidence, Mr. K was shocked and vowed to help her. With Mr. K's guidance, Gracious filed a case against her aunt. The legal battle was long and grueling, with Margaret using every trick to escape justice. However, the truth was on Gracious' side. Witnesses who had seen Margaret's reckless behavior and financial records exposing her schemes became pivotal in the case. So after months of court hearings, the judge ruled in Grecia's favor. Margaret was sentenced to prison for fraud and embezzlement, and what remained of Grecia's inheritance was returned to her. Though much of the wealth had been lost, the court ensured that she received enough to secure her future. Gracious used this opportunity to rebuild her life. Instead of chasing luxury, she focused on her education. Inspired by her parents' values of hard work and kindness, she became a lawyer, determined to help others who had faced injustice just like her. So years later, Gracious stood tall, a symbol of resilience and hope. Though life had dealt her a cruel hand, she turned her pain into purpose and her losses into lessons. The girl who had once been mistreated and robbed of everything had not only reclaimed her life but also helped others find justice. And so, Gracia's story became a testament to the power of courage, determination, and the belief that justice always prevails. What do you think?